Hola, welcome to Spanish Central once again for our lesson, and let's look at some useful vocabulary today. Once again, thank you for tuning in to Spanish Central as we continue with our lessons. And let's go straight away to our lesson for the day. The first word is going to be agradable, and that means pleasant or nice. The second one today is allí, and if you see the double L in Spanish, it sounds like it's a Y in English, so that double L there is going to be pronounced like allí, and that means there in reference to a place. The next one is amarillo. Again, remember the double L is going to sound like a Y in English, amarillo. That will be the O ending would be for something masculine, and something feminine would be amarilla. So amarillo or amarilla is the color yellow. Then the next one is aprender. Aprender means to learn. For example, like learn a language or learn a skill like we are doing today. The next one is aquí. Aquí, and when you see the accent on that I, it has a stress there. So aquí means here, as in a place. Then the next one is azul. Azul, remember the Z or the Z in Spanish is going to be pronounced like almost like S sound in English. So azul means blue, as in color. The next one is blanco or blanca. Blanco is going to be the masculine, and blanca is going to be the feminine, and that will be referred to the color white. The color white. The next one is bonito or bonita. Bonito, again, it's masculine. Bonita is feminine. It will mean beautiful or pretty. Beautiful or pretty. The next one is claro. Claro would mean clearly, of course, naturally, like the way we use it in day-to-day language. The next one is comer, which is the verb to eat. Comer, it's a verb to eat. Then we go to the next one, creer. Creer means to believe. Creer means to believe. If you look at these two verbs here, if you go to our previous lessons where we covered the verbs and the conjugation, you'll be familiar with those. The next one is el cuaderno. El cuaderno means a notebook. Then the next one is cuánto, cuánta. Remember, when you're posing a question in Spanish, you have the question mark, both ends. At the beginning, it's inverted. Then at the end, it's the usual one we have. So, cuánto would mean quantity, like how much, how many. Cuánto would be masculine. Cuánta would be feminine. So, cuánto or cuánta is how much, how many. Donde means where. Donde means where. Again, note the question mark, the way it's placed at the beginning and at the end. And when you see that accent right there, there is a stress on what comes on the O, in this case on the O. And finally, we have el edificio. El edificio means building. Remember, if you look at the previous lessons, EL means the, THE, the masculine in English. So let's recap our lessons, the useful vocabulary today, what we've learned. Agradable means pleasant, nice. Allí means there, as in a place. Amarillo, amarilla is the color yellow. Aprender is to learn, as in a skill. Aquí means here. Azul is the color blue. Blanco, blanca is the color white. Bonito or bonita means beautiful or pretty. Claro, clearly, of course, naturally. Comer means to eat, as in like eating your dinner. Creer means to believe. El cuaderno means notebook. Cuánto, cuánta is how much, how many, when we are talking of quantity. Donde means where, as in a place. And finally, for today's lesson, el edificio means building. El edificio means a building. So once again, thank you so much for tuning to Spanish Central. Continue with the lessons and sharing and advising, and that's how you're going to become fluent in Espanol. So until the next lesson, muchas gracias. Adiós.